Hey guys, Sooner Girl here, and I am not going to try to be a tech channel. I do not have that expertise. My tech comes from trial and error. But I do want to share what I have learned in hopes that it will benefit other small channels out there. Stay tuned. Every vlogger usually starts out on a phone. They use a phone camera because it's just the easiest, the most inexpensive way. You already have your phone, so if you're going to start vlogging, you start using your phone. And you find out that if you don't have a gimbal, your phone stabilization gets kind of wonky. Like when you're walking, you see people, their videos are kind of like this. And it's very annoying. It's very hard to watch a video like that. And when you're trying to build an audience, those kind of videos, the stabilization and the sound are a big part of your video presentation. Now, I'm not a professional by any means. I wouldn't even claim to be an amateur. I am just very green when it comes to vlogging and tech issues, but I'm learning as I go, and I'm trying to be authentic with it. I've even learned that, yes, now with my iPhone that I am recording with at this very moment, because my other cameras are going to be in the footage, I've even learned to buy the adapter to attach a lavalier mic, because your sound, your microphone is very important. So why did I get rid of the gimbal? Well, for the most part, it's very heavy, it's very bulky, it's not the easiest thing to travel with. Half the time it would work, half the time it wouldn't. You have to keep a proper charge on it, and it's just very cumbersome to get your phone calibrated and just all the issues. Now, when they do work, they're awesome. You can do a lot of weird shots, look very professional. But I found myself constantly not dealing with it and just learning to hold my phone and stream the best I could with a steady hand, just holding the phone. So after the gimbal and the phone, I decided, because you really pick up on what the big time YouTubers are using and you think, hey, that will work for me. Well, so I ended up purchasing this Canon M50. I know you have probably been in the same position as I have. You go from the camera on your phone and you think, what do I do next? What do I get? How can I be a better vlogger? So you look at what the professional vloggers have, you watch the tech videos, and you decide that this camera will be perfect. It will get you the great video footage that you want. It will up your subscribers. It will just work miracles. So that's what I did. I purchased this Canon M50, which is an awesome camera. I love Canon products. You can't go wrong with a Canon, I believe. But as far as using it as a vlogging setup, yes, it has the screen that will flip out and you can do selfie mode, see what you're filming. Just awesome in that arena. But as far as carrying it, it's very heavy, it's not very compact, and the stabilization, it's good, but you still really need to put it on a gimbal, and then that makes it even heavier. So this is a great camera for still shots, It's a great camera for putting in a studio on a tripod and doing your videos that way where you're not having to move it around. But as far as using as a personal vlogging camera out in the field, not so much. I took it to Sedona, Arizona, tested it out with filming our Hyatt Residence Resort Club room. I used it first, then I went to the camera that I'm going to show you, and I ended up choosing the footage off the camera that I'm fixing to show you over the Canon M50. Okay, can you see it there? This little camera right here has become my go-to for vlogging. It is my favorite camera, and I have to give the credit to my friend Mark Way Up. Check out his channel on YouTube, Mark Way Up. Very authentic, very real videos. You'll enjoy it. But he is the one that recommended this camera to me, the GoPro Hero 7 Black. Yes, it's not even the 9, it's the Hero 7 Black. This actually is my husband's camera right here. I bought him one shortly after I bought mine. But look at the size. Look how compact. Look how easy it is to slip it in your pocket, in your purse, take it on the go, and be ready to film at any time. I love this camera. Now, this is not a camera that you will use for live streams. This is for vlogging purposes only. And if you're a vlogger just doing videos, not shooting live streams, this is an awesome little camera. The stabilization is superb. You don't have to have a gimbal. You don't have to fool around with this heavy gimbal, trying to keep it charged, trying to get your balance right. All you have to have is your GoPro selfie stick, tripod, whatever you want to call it, and you're ready to go. Let me show you the setup. This is my vlogging setup. This is in my opinion, my perfect camera for vlogging. Tripod, be able to hold it, be able to set it down when you want to. This case right here is a case that fits the microphone adapter that you can buy separately for your GoPro camera, which plugs directly into your camera, which you then can buy a microphone and plug directly into your microphone adapter. And this particular microphone swivels, so I can have it facing towards me if I'm behind the camera, or if I'm in front of the camera, I can turn it. And you're seeing that I'm doing this all with one hand because I'm holding the camera I'm filming with right now. Very practical, easy setup. Now with this cheap little microphone, I think it was $25 maybe on Amazon. I tested it out in extremely high wind conditions. If you watched my Harbor Village Museum vlog that I just uploaded, the wind was blowing at 40 miles per hour that day. I really had no hope of getting any great footage, but this little camera with that microphone and this wind muff You can still hear the wind, but it's not anything like we were experiencing. If I did not have this microphone and wind muff, it would have been a very obnoxious video. I would have had to totally put music over the footage because the wind was extremely horrendous. The camera in and of itself, without a microphone, this little camera has great sound, but the wind, or if you happen, because there's microphones all around the camera, if you touch it, tap it, move it just right, you get that. I don't know if you've heard it on some of my footage before I got the microphone. You get this kind of popping noise that picks up on the audio. So that's why I invested in, I believe the adapter for the GoPro microphone was like 50 bucks. And then I just bought the little microphone that plugs into it. So this has become my setup. A setup that I absolutely love. A cheap setup. When you look at the price of cameras, that Canon M50 was around 500 bucks. With this whole setup, I'm nowhere near $500. I'm probably more around maybe $350. That may be shooting it high, but this is just an awesome setup if you are wanting to vlog without having to carry a phone, using your phone battery, having to carry a gimbal, and you just want something for on the fly, on the go. Great vlogging setup. Highly recommend it. Check it out. You know what that is? That's tractor seats.